Aloha, what's up everybody? Before we jump into the details of this video, I want to say one thing. Creating videos about places like this is always an internal battle for me. On one hand, I want to showcase how beautiful this world is and help you guys travel deeper, while on the other hand, by doing so, I am inevitably adding to the tourist population of these destinations. And I am especially sensitive to this when talking about the Hawaiian Islands, a place and people with such incredible history and pride. And the primary reason why I decided to press on and click upload is with the hope that you guys are different. Out of all of the videos that you can watch while planning your trip to Kauai, or Kauai as it's properly known, this video will help form the narrative of what it should mean to travel here. So if you take just one thing away from watching this, beyond the trail maps and restaurant names, let it be this: respect. Show respect to the people who call this place home. Show respect to nature by taking out what you bring in, and show respect to local culture and laws. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you're immune to being a decent human. To me, the Hawaiian Islands are like the hot girls in high school. You want to get to know them. You want to tell everybody about them, but they would be just happy being left alone. But if you're kind and respectful, they may just give you a glimpse of their beauty. They're proud and loyal to their true friends because they've been burned before. I want this video to be a guide on how to talk to them and make a good impression for us regular guys. All right, with all that being said, let's dive into it. This past December, I took my mother on a vacation to Kauai. She was freezing in upstate New York, and we were long overdue for a mother-son adventure together. It was her first time to Hawaii and my first time on the Garden Island. Now, one thing to note about my mother, she's not normal. Her perfect vacation is a packed schedule of activities and excitement. Wonder where I got it from. We didn't stay in a resort, nor did we spend much time laying on a beach, so if that's your thing, this video won't be much help. I planned a trip to maximize our 10 days on the island, balling on a budget, and it all started on the east side of Kauai in Kapa'a. We have made it to our little humble abode here in Kauai, balling on a budget. Ma, what do you think?
Yay!
All
Good
right.
job.
We got a couple of beds, surfboard, and we got the ocean right there. First things first, breakfast. And there's no better place for that in town than at the Country Kitchen. Everything's good, but the macadamia nut French toast with coconut syrup is on another level. And from there, it's straight to one of our most anticipated activities of the entire trip. So we're here with Blue Hawaiian helicopters, just waiting for our flight. This is my first helicopter for...
My first too. Yep.
Her first helicopter flight, my first helicopter flight. 90% excited, 10% nervous. What would you say?
Oh, I'm only, 5% nervous.
5% nervous. All right, we're just getting ready. They're getting geared up, gassed up. We're taking off. Over 10 days, we splurged on 3 excursions, and this 50-minute helicopter ride over the island was definitely well worth stretching the budget for. From the Waimea Canyon and Jurassic Falls to the unbelievable Napali coast and pristine turquoise blue waters of Hanalei Bay. The views up here are just insane. Thank you! We did it! We did it! Both checked off a massive thing on our bucket list. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was just too cool for words.
That was very cool. Thank you, Blue Hawaiian. Appreciate it. That was amazing. Good morning from Ke'alahele Makalai Trail. Today, we're renting some bikes at Coconut Coasters. We're gonna go cruise. Let's go. For a little more low-key sightseeing, we grabbed bikes back in Kapa'a. In total, it's a nice and easy 8 miles on a paved pathway along the Coconut Coast. We pass by plenty of surf spots, safe swimming areas, and even some old pineapple plantation era landmarks. It's a good laid-back way to spend a few hours in between hikes. And when hunger strikes, my favorite lunch spot of the entire trip was this unsuspecting shop right in town called Pono Market. It was recommended to us by a local friend, and they serve up some Hawaiian favorites like laulau, chicken long rice, and of course, poke. All right, we just found a little spot outside the Pono Market. We got the Hawaiian special plate. We have poke, we have laulau rice, and I believe lomi, which is like a salsa with salmon inside, and then also shoyu salmon poke, which looks and smells incredible. So shoyu just means soy. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Let's try the traditional, the tuna. Wow. Both of those incredible. And as we're doing it, Mom's filming right now. I'm gonna give Mom a chance to try this, but first I gotta get into the pork. The laulau pork. You're gonna love this. Pork, fatty deliciousness. The salmon and the tuna both really clean, lightly seasoned. That is so good. All right, camera away. Mom, you can eat now. Good? Refueled afternoon activity options on the east side are virtually endless. We check out the Waialua Falls from above, but decide not to trek down the closed trail to its base. Instead, we hit the nearby 18-hole Waialua golf course with a few locals. Time out. Got a couple of cocks on the field. Get out of here. Just hitting through. Look at this course on the ocean with the palm trees all around. Golfing time. The next day, we pile into the back of a covered utility truck to get another unique perspective of the island's history. And today, we are off into the backwoods of Kauai, and we're going down tubing, down the old ditches of the sugar plantations. In the bamboo, we're with Kauai Backcountry Adventures. Getting the details now, grabbing a tube, jumping in the water. Let's go. And in 1870, a series of ditches and tunnels were hand dug by Chinese laborers to deliver water from the rainforest down into the sugarcane fields near Lihui. Today, most of Hawaii's sugar production has left for countries with more lucrative labor laws, leaving this private property to become an eco-friendly lazy river. But before things get too leisurely, it's about time we climb a mountain. All right, next on the list of exploration is the Sleeping Giant Trail. Just a short little hike up to the top so we can get a view of Kapa'a. It's a little bit muddy, but we're used to that. Onward and upward. One important thing to note about hiking here in December is that it's inevitably muddy. Rain comes and goes quickly, so you usually can just wait out the rainfall right on the trail. That's the goal. But Mom and I will trade mud for crowds any day, and we cruise up at a quick clip to beat the sunset. Oh, we made it. Wow. We made it.
Yay!
Nice. We're at the top of the Sleeping Giant Trail over by Kapa'a. We have made it to the top. It was a sprint, a muddy sprint. We are very sweaty, very hot, but woo! Feels good. So we made it here just as the sun is setting. Look at the clouds over here. I mean, come on. Look at this. Ew! Unbelievable. Look, also from up here, you can see the rainstorms coming in. Rainstorm 1, rainstorm 2. Oh. Wow. All right, now we gotta make it down before it gets dark and we can't see what mud we're hiking through. Let's go. Now for dinner in Kapa'a, there's a handful of budget-friendly options. You got Bubba's for a quality burger. That's a good burger. Onion rings,
And the cold one, BYOB, very nice.
There's chicken in a barrel for some good barbecue. Another personal favorite is this under the radar spot called Simon Dojo, which serves up a delicious bowl of oxtail Simon, a dish I've never had before. And if you're lucky enough to be in Old Kapa'a town on the first Saturday of the month, there's a night market with a ton of good street food options.
Long rice, all on the streets.
From Kapa'a, we head north towards Princeville. This is another popular resort location and home to some amazing sights as well.
All right, brief little stop, Mom. What do we got here?
Just made a quick stop at the Hanalei Lookout, and this place is absolutely spectacular. You got a river running through it. There's taro fields here. Amazing mountains off in the distance. Look at all this. One of the most popular spots up here, which is technically closed, is Queen's Bath. To be straightforward, many people have died here, either trying to swim or have been caught off guard by incoming waves. If you do decide to go to Queen's Bath, please just don't be an idiot. Try to go with a local if you can. There's literally signs down there with hash marks of how many people have died. So if you go down there, just be careful. A much better choice, very close by, is the beautiful beach of Hanalei Bay.
Just made it to the beach. Checking out surfers. Look at this setup. Not bad.
However, our main mission up on the North Shore is all the way at the end of Highway 560, the Kalalau Trail. In particular, a hike to Hanakapiai Falls.
Good morning. It is just after 7:30 a.m. here on the island of Kauai, and we have begun the Napali coast trek. We are at the North Shore on the Kalalau Trail. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Kalalau Trail. And we're about to go 2 miles down to the beach, and then 2 miles up to a waterfall, and 2 miles back to the beach, and 2 miles back here. So we got 8 miles today. Mom's here ready to go.
Let's get it going.
Let's go that way.
This is the famous 22-mile round-trip Kalalau Trail, which takes you along the edge of the Napali coast.
It's like we're hiking through the rainforest now. But as Mom says it best, it's even better than a rainforest because we have all the rainforest fields without the poisonous snakes, without the jaguars watching us. It's just beautiful. And just like that, we have made it to the halfway point. This is the beach, halfway to the waterfall. How was that first leg?
That was awesome. Oh my gosh, beautiful views.
Beautiful views, a little bit up, a little bit down, a couple of switchbacks, nothing too crazy. The sun is shining, the ocean looks absolutely inviting, but we're not gonna stop, we're not gonna swim. We're gonna keep going to the waterfall. Oh, but this is just breathtaking. There's about 15 people here. It is now 9:30, which means we took 2 hours to get here. That's a mile an hour, but we were stopping quite frequently to take photos and video and stuff like that, so you can definitely make in less time. But now, onwards and upwards from here, going to the waterfall.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, as we make our ascent up to the waterfall, the trail has got a bit narrower, but it is as lush as it ever has been. And there's a bunch of different spider webs with one particular spider all across the trail, so you gotta watch your head. The helicopters fly above us, the river runs alongside us, and the mud is at our feet. We're on our way up. River crossing, number 1. Whoa, and here, river crossing number 2. Got it. The water is picking up now. We can see the waterfall in the distance. We're all along this tight trail here with big rocks. Pretty muddy, but we're right along the river. You hear that though? That is the sound of absolute paradise. All right, sweaty and triumphant, we have made it to the falls. Wow. Oh man, everybody says the water is very cold here. Let's go see firsthand. This is incredible.
And while I would love to come back and do the full trek another time and even camp at the beach, today we're happy with an 8-mile round trip voyage to a very sweet payoff.
That's it. Keep going.
Now, on the complete other side of the island on the south shore is Poipu. If you're on your honeymoon or a family vacation, this is most likely where you'll stay. After 5 nights in Kapa'a, we relocated here for the second half of our trip. It's home to some incredible coastline, good snorkeling, and the best weather on Kauai in the winter. We could even spot whales and sea turtles right from our accommodation. For breakfast, grab a bowl at the Little Fish coffee shop, and for lunch, a hot dog at Puka Dogs.
All right, we're over at Puka Dogs now, right in Poipu. Very soft bun. I got it the traditional way: Polish sausage, mustard, ketchup, and sweet relish. It's like a crispy toasted on the inside of the bun itself. It adds a really good crunch. Oh, delicious, thick hot dog. That bread is so good. Puka dog. Nice stop.
And whenever you have the chance, try something new at one of the many farmers markets around the island.
One of my favorites, rambutan. All right, we are gonna have Mom try her first rambutan. All right, Mom, so first thing you do is you bite into it.
Okay.
Okay, now it should look like this. And then you just go like this. And all there, there's a big pit in the middle.
Delicious.
What do you think?
I think it's my new favorite fruit.
Yeah.
On our quest to experience this island by land, air, and sea, from Poipu, we make the short drive to the Port Allen Pier to spend the day on the water.
Good morning. It is bright and early here on the southwest side of the island, and we are going out for a boat ride. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
We're going with Captain Andy's. We're gonna go out, hopefully see some dolphins. Let's get out in the water.
I really don't have much to add to this outside of the beautiful visuals. It was an incredible day on the water, good food, great company, and another amazing perspective of this incredible island.
What do you think?
Awesome. I saw a turtle. A big turtle.
But that's okay because lunch is being served. Look at this. We got burgers, we got grilled chicken, beans, coleslaw, Happy Mother, and a coast.
On our final day on Kauai, we're up early and stop for a little treat before exploring the Waimea Canyon.
Alright, we are on our way from Poipu up to go hiking in the Waimea Canyon and up by the Napali coast, and we had to stop. I've been hearing some great things about malasadas. which is a typical Hawaiian donut. And for that, we stopped at Aloha Sweet Delight, and I'm about to try a malasada. Soft, warm, sugar donut, getting everywhere. Inside, a sweet coconut filling. This is one of the best donuts I've ever had. You gotta get here early. It's just after 7 a.m. So we want to make sure we got them warm, fresh out of the oven. Oh my God, these are delicious. I also got a plain one. Mom got a cream-filled one and also a plain one. We're gonna eat these and get on the road. But malasadas at Aloha Sweet Delight. You gotta try these. What do you think?
That's delicious. It's got cream inside.
Then it's straight up to 550 into the Waimea Canyon State Park.
Look at this terrain.
Without getting too far, we stop quickly on the side of the road to walk across a landscape that seems more like Mars than Hawaii. From here, we pull over again to get a view of Waipo'o Falls from a distance, and we're hoping we get a closer look later on. And then it's all the way to the end of the road to the Kalalau lookout.
At the end of Route 550, we've came to these incredible lookouts. There's a few different lookouts on the way up, but at the end, the culmination of it all is this lookout right here over the Napali coast. You can see the catamaran boat rides going by, probably Captain Andy waving at us down there, the helicopters flying overhead, and now we are here at this incredible lookout. The little clouds dotted across this incredibly lush landscape. This is absolutely breathtaking. Unbelievable. All right, you keep going down this little side trail. It's only about a mile long through the ferns, and you get views of both ridges and into the valley. There's starting to be some clouds coming up on that one ridge. It is breathtaking.
And racing the sun once again, we push for one last hike.
All right, and one hike along the canyon trail, well, series of canyon trails, is the Waipo'o Trail, and that heads down to a waterfall. We're gonna try to check that out right now. They say that you can take a four-wheel drive to the beginning of the trailhead, which is about a half a mile down this dirt road here, but we don't have a four-wheel drive, so we're gonna hoof it down to Waipo'o Falls. No, this is the first trail, or first time in the past 10 days where we have felt like we could have used a four-wheel drive vehicle. Interesting to note. Everybody says get a four-wheel drive vehicle when you come to Kauai, but the truth is, you don't really need one. We are almost there. Just walking around this ridge line here. Oh my gosh. You can start to hear the waterfall, sniffing on some eucalyptus. I think it's right through here. Is that it? Found it. There's Mom up there, and you follow this waterfall right over the edge to this spectacular canyon. We made it to the Waipo'o Falls right here behind me. There's Mom up there, and the views from this waterfall are incredible. The whole canyon behind us. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Yes. We did it.
We finished the day and our trip back in Poipu for sunset. We're tired, muddy, and couldn't be happier. All right, that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it provides some value if you're planning a trip to this incredible island, and all of the information that I talk about in this video, as well as a lot of other things and details like the exact accommodations, where we stayed, the restaurants that I didn't mention, and many other details about the hikes will be in a blog post. The link is directly the first line in the video description of this video, so go click, check that out if you're trying to plan and you want more information. And if you like the video, as always, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what was your favorite part about this video, activities that you want to try, or information that maybe I didn't include. I would love to hear from you because I will definitely be back to this island again soon. It was absolutely incredible and my mom was very, very happy we did this. And lastly, if you guys haven't already, please go subscribe. If you are subscribed, click on that notifications bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And that's it. I'll see you guys next week.
Kapa'a. Kapa'a. Okay. This morning we're in Kapa'a and we're going to cruise. Did I get it? Kapa'a. Yeah. Kapa'a. This morning we're in Kapa'a and we're gonna go down to the Kauai. No, I can't do both of those.
Mom's back.
Oh, thanks for breakfast.
Okay, we're on the trail now. Headed up to the beach. And then we're going up to the waterfalls. Look at this.
So this is the trail. As you can see, our first trail of the trip, and it's a little bit muddy. This is what they talked about. Our first.
Brought an extra pair of shorts.
A little muddy here. They said it was gonna be muddy, and it is just one. Looks like one mudslide. All right, white shirt was a good idea today.